Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, whenever and wherever you are watching or listening to this. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I'm your host, Jennifer, a tarot reader with over 10 years of experience. And I also have over a dozen certifications from Reiki to sound healing and tuning forks, a lot of different things, even from herbalism as well. Regardless of all of that, certifications and whatnot. Well, it seems like we have our caller today. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good today. What's your name?
It's Linda.
Linda. Nice to meet you, Linda. So, what type of questions do you have?
Actually, just an overall, like any type of message just for future, I guess, career or anything I need to know moving forward with my career path or next steps or
You
any
need to
general message I guess I need to hear. Sorry.
Yeah, so the immediate message is that you need to move on. What you're in right now is not fulfilling. It's not helping you and your overall growth of your soul, your happiness as well. I'm feeling a lot of it's not like you don't like your current position or current place you're in, but it's a dissatisfaction. And I'm feeling that so yes, you're just trying to get all the information out. I'm like, "Hey, wait, let's at least allow Linda to, talk about what's going on." But if you've been feeling that need to move on or kind of dissatisfaction, take this as just confirmation of like, "Okay, let's get this going." It
Awesome. Oh,
Are you thinking
sorry,
with
go
something
ahead.
the justice or government structure type situation, organization at all?
Yeah, yes, right now I'm a teacher.
Okay, okay, so yeah, that goes into that social part of it as well. And it seems like you're currently balancing between like kind of two decisions. So, um, going back to school, moving, something that makes you happier.
Mm,
Are you thinking about all of those
mm,
things?
mm.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely trying to decide what my next step should be for my next career.
Yeah.
I'm
So
kind of undecided which.
Yeah, and that's completely okay because the thing is, which is a good and a bad thing, is that you're undecided. It means you're open to more options. So the good thing is you have tons of options, and I'm seeing a lot of different options here. The other part of it is that you have so many options that it's hard to decide where to move forward. I do see you stepping into something that is still traditional in mindset, so still in a structured environment, but you are walking away from this discontentment into a little bit more of why you start wanted to teach in the first place. So I see that you've been through a lot of battles, but you have a lot of fire, you have a lot of beliefs on how to help the people around you, not always children, but just your community. And it's his spirit is telling me very deeply, while you may move away from what you're currently at in the current situation, don't ever give up. Yes, you're moving away from something, but this is because you're walking forward. You have fought the battles. You have the wisdom now. And it's about having courage and believe in yourself that there's something on the other side of all of this coming forward. You have a lot of communication wanting to come through very quickly. So this could be finding that correct job opportunity, just having to follow like a friend of a friend, like, "Oh, hey, there's this job opportunity," or you may see something in the paper or online, but it's gonna be very quick and you're gonna be moving quickly as well. But in this time period of right now when we're in this indecision, um, for you, what I'm really hearing is to wait for that perfect timing. And how do we
Okay.
know? Do
Mm.
we know that the perfect timing is there? Particularly watch how if you're into astrology, watch how the moon is going to be moving into Cancer in your progress chart. That's a lot of words. Do you know anything about astrology? Are you familiar with that?
Yes, a little bit. Like, I'm trying to get my chart for what different signs I am with, like moon rising and that type of thing. So I've been trying to follow a little bit more. Um, but you had said pay attention to how the moon is rising into Cancer.
Yes, and so we are currently in Cancer season, so, this does bring up a lot of information, particularly around the planets of your 5th house. Again, I know this is a lot of information that you may not be familiar with, so I'm gonna try to get that information Spirit's trying to bring in. It's that, as you are coming into more of a state of balance because you are, coming in to say goodbye to balance because you see what type of justice and I mean really karma that's coming through all of the systems in place that we have and that we're involved in. We're that's going to be rebalanced because it needs to be rebalanced, and you are going to have a bigger step into that of how policies are made, and that may not be comfortable for you right now, but it's going to be into that position. I'm not seeing if it's going to be more like a county policies or even on a larger scale on like state policies and things like that. It does seem to still be related to teaching. So that's in the future. Keep an open mind on that. It's not your next step. This is a few couple of steps beforehand. But you are stepping
Mm,
into rule of your ego. And a lot of people, when they hear ego, right, it's considered a bad thing, but it does carry your self-confidence. And so when you find your ego, which is yourself, how you present to the world, how you live day by day, you are creating a new version of yourself. Well, not really a new version, but an old version that had the passion with the wisdom that you have now. And that's really powerful. And also seeing the number 17. So look towards the 5th house, whatever planets you have in the 5th house, any Cancer signs, look through your sun sign, especially if it's in any positive trines or sextiles within your moon sign. And again, some of these words you may be unfamiliar with, but what this is all saying, when your moon and your sun is going to line up in your progress chart, what this is saying that that is when you're going to find that new partnership, which is going to propel you forward. Again, this is not your next step. This is a few steps down the road. So Spirit just wanted you to know that this is coming, and you'll have more clarity on that once you meet the right person. Especially you're going to come across a very good astrologist. You're going to be like, oh hey. um, but
mm.
over the next 16 weeks, you are going to have some significant life changes. It is new opportunities coming for you. Um, I know the school year is coming up if you're in the western side of the world, but a new job is coming your way. Okay. You may actually suddenly leave the job that you're currently off to go to a new job because someone quit right at the beginning of the school year and you're like rushing to get things done. So be prepared for that kind of situation. It does not seem like it's set in stone, but that is what the energy is following right now is you leaving to embrace what you really want to do, and it's going to bring more abundance as well. So if the job is not giving you a raise, don't take it, because it's not the one aligned for you right now. You are going to get a raise with your next step. And while saying that as well, make sure that you do trust your own intuition because you do have depth coming in, especially with other people. So I see positive growth with you and like one on one. So you and a romantic partner, but also you and your coworker. So a lot of your relationships, one on one relationships, are really going to grow, and that's going to reflect in your career. It's going to help your career. You're going to be happier in all aspects of your life. So that dissatisfaction we were seeing at the beginning is going to dissipate and it's going to come back into joy. How does all of that sound?
Oh my goodness, that is wonderful. Thank you. I'm like quickly jotting notes and trying to take it all in. Um, Thank you so so much for taking my call and for your wonderful message today. I really greatly appreciate it.
Do you need any clarity on that? I know it wasn't a whole lot of information about the next step coming forward, but we got a couple of vague things from spirit. What are you
Um,
thinking?
I do. I mean, I am like want to get out of teaching sooner than later, and I've been struggling with the timing. I'm actually meeting with about it tomorrow with how many more years I have, and I've been looking into like Reiki, doing that. But I'm all over the place with what my next steps will be for my career, either that path or chronic healing, or I'm not quite sure where to go. So it all kind of makes sense that I really need just to trust the process, and it's encouraging your message today that it will all work out.
For some more clarity on that, it does seem like you'll be in a teaching position for a little bit longer. But I'm not seeing you being dissatisfied as you feel right now, because that does give you time to I'm seeing classes and recognition for your work. So learning a new skill, especially in a creative field. And so you have the intellect, you have the intelligence, you also have that innate ability. We all carry a life force, so all of us, should we have the desire, go in and learn different healing modalities. And I love that you're seeing that. Um, Reiki, um, what I am hearing is be careful and choose your teachers wisely. We have 60 seconds left. So pay attention to the number 11 when you are choosing your teacher. Pay attention to the sign of Leo as well. Okay, if you have someone who is headstrong, that's probably not going to be the right teacher for you, because there are going to be some people who don't necessarily have the same motives as you. They may be doing it for financial reasons while you trying or feeding your spirit. So watch for that. But there is watch for the fire energy. So 11, fire energy. And that could help lead you down the path of what healing modality is going to be the first step for you to really get your ball going.
Interesting. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely,
That
Linda. And that's for you.
that was one. That was wonderful. As you too. Thanks again. Have a great night.